Hi there, I'm Ken Wimberly. What does it mean to create and capture the magic moments of life? I first heard this concept of a magic moment a number of years ago. I was at a family mastermind and got to hear this presentation from this really cool magician named Jeff Kaler. In fact, he had a whole presentation on the topic of creating magic moments in the lives of others. Of course, along this presentation, he did jokes and magic things that magicians do, and really, frankly, wowed all of us. He did this trick with me. It involved a $100 bill and a lemon, and I won't go into all the details of it, but it was so impressive that at the end, I found my $100 bill that had gone from his coat pocket into the inside of this lemon over the course of about 15 minutes. Of course, he never reached into his pocket. He never showed the lemon. It was just this crazy thing, but it wowed me in a way that created something really special in a time of laughter and excitement for me. Well, I learned a few things through that presentation, and one of the things that I learned was how to use a photo frame to create a magic moment for someone else. So for instance, if you have a friend coming over to stay the night, coming over from out of town, especially a longtime friend, an old friend that you've known a long time, you can go take some old photos that you've got of you and your buddy and put them in those frames. Or you can get photos from Facebook or social media of them and their family, put them in the frames and put the frames around the room where they're going to be staying in your home, so that when they come over, they feel like home. They feel special. They walk in like, oh my goodness, you've got all these frames of me and my family or us together from way back when. And it's really a cool way to take that a level up. Something I love to do is to go buy a digital photo frame and populate the digital photo frame with dozens of photos. And then those photos just cycle through and they get to see all kinds of photos while they're there. Then when they leave, you gift the photo frame to them so that they get to take it with them. Another strategy I use, which is a really cool one, for my wife's 40th birthday. For the year leading up to her 40th birthday, I spent a lot of time writing down. Each day I would try to write down one thing that I was grateful for about her, that I loved about her, or that I appreciated about her, something that made me smile that she did. And at the end of that year-long period, I ended up with about 101 items on there. And so I created a book, a digital Shutterfly book, and I titled it 101 Affirmations of Love and Gratitude. And with each one of those phrases, I went and put a picture to match what it kind of meant. So it was a picture of me and her and our kids, or her and her friends. And so then she opened up this book for her 40th birthday, and it really melted her heart. That's the kind of magic moment that you can kind of create with people. One of my favorites that I heard from someone else was my friend Sam. When Sam was just 15 years old, his dad sat him down and had kind of a big conversation about the importance of the woman he would one day marry. Well, this conversation really hit home with Sam. And from that conversation, he actually started writing letters and journaling to his future bride. And Sam shared this with me years later. And I asked him, I said, Sam, whenever you get married, please invite me to your wedding. I want to see how this plays out. Well, I was blessed enough to attend his wedding and got to witness as Sam presented his wife with this wooden box full of letters that he had written from the last 7 or 8 years right there, all about her and the love that they would one day share. Another really cool way to create a little magic moment, or something we did, was, the year of 2020 was no picnic for any of us. And during the COVID era and the lockdowns, we decided we had to do something to have fun. So in our household, we had the Wimberly backyard campout, and we literally went backyard, pitched a tent, set up a fire pit. We cooked s'mores and hot dogs on the fire pit. We sat out by the stars, watched the shooting stars fly. We slept all night long outside in the tent. And that was just one really cool way to experience something that was rather simple, but it created a unique and really awesome experience for each of us to kind of have together. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a big thing. Sometimes it's just recognizing the little moments when they happen. One of my favorite things to kind of recognize and experience is shared laughter, because laughter tends to bring us together. Laughter is contagious. Laughter makes us just smile and have fun. So when you can recognize and enjoy a moment of shared laughter, it can really be that little thing that brings us close and brings a wonderful experience together. Whether it's something big that you've created, or something little that you've recognized. It's important to capture the moment. I encourage you to capture it with photos, capture it with videos. Just don't let it slip away. Don't let the photos become the white noise on your phone because you've got 15 or 20,000 photos in there that you can never find. Take it a step further. Do the unusual. Document it with words, like write it into a journal, write it into a safe place. Use our Legacy Journal app and put it there so we can easily search and find it again. No matter what you do, just enjoy and appreciate the moment. If you like this video, please let your friends know and subscribe to the channel so that you'll get notified when future videos become available. Also, head over to legacyjournal.app to learn more about creating and capturing the precious moments of life. And remember, you're creating your legacy each and every day.